What's up, everybody? We're here at Union Square in New York City. It's October 22nd, the National Day Against Police Brutality, the criminalization of a generation. This is going on in multiple cities across the country. It's gone on for 16 years. You can see a huge police presence here, and we're going to hand out some Cop Block DVDs, maybe sell some swag, some donations, and we're going to just try to interview some folks and see why they're here.
All right, so we got a bunch of cameras between us. We have big cameras, little cameras, live streaming technology.
Again, we'd like to thank freekey.com, who's our sponsor for this trip, and go and check out freekey.com. We'll watch the Peaceful Revolution there in New Hampshire involved. Thanks.
We just set up some of the swag we have, trying to get donations, support our endeavors. But right behind us is a big rally. It's probably over 1,000 people here right now.
No justice! No peace! We're a big crowd. Let the people hear us. No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
But we need you to more than to come out to the rally on October 22nd. We need you to get involved in an ongoing way. We need you to get organized into this fight.
My brother, David Glazensky, was killed by the Southampton Village Police Department.
My son's name was Tamora Person. On December 13, 2006, the cops shot him. They shot him 5 times.
My name is John Collado, and I'm John Collado Jr. My dad was John Collado, the murder victim of a cop.
My son Malcolm Ferguson was murdered by police officer Louis Rivera on March 1st. From that day to this, Rivera has changed my life, and all I could do was think about why this lowlife killed my son.
David was shocked with 50,000 volts of electricity over and over again. He was beaten and pepper sprayed. The people responsible for this heinous act of brutality are still walking free, on the job, and have been charged with no crime.
My daughter-in-law came to tell me about it, and the cops never came to me and told me anything. They never said why they shot my son, what he was doing. All I know is my son is dead.
We took Rivera's ass to court on a civil matter and proved that Louis Rivera murdered my son for no reason. And what did they do to Rivera? Not a thing.
I want to curse every blue suit I see out here. That's how upset I am. It just doesn't make sense, and I'm really, really tired of it.
I would like for people to take a moment and imagine what it is like for a family to lose a loved one to police violence. First, your world is filled with utter confusion as those sworn to protect you destroy your loved one. Then, you're made to feel isolated as the police force mobilizes to protect their own at the cost of the truth.
I'm just here for justice. You know, that cop goes home to his bed every night and sleeps comfortably, and my dad, I'm never going to be able to speak to him again. So I'm just here for justice and our voice to be heard and known.
Yeah, so I just ran into a guy, he had a white hoodie on that said free hugs. I was like, hey, what's up, dude? Gave him a quick hug, and he said, hey, he said, thanks to you guys, thanks to Cop Block. He said, you know, I'm fighting this charge. He said he was charged with solicitation, and the video now it's on Cop Block, has over 10,000 views, he said, so it was really cool to see and meet him and hear how us sharing these kind of ideas has positively impacted somebody's life. I think the common denominator of a lot of diversity here in terms of where people are coming from, but tends to be obviously police accountability, which is absent when they create and judge the rules themselves. So we're just out here trying to share ideas, meet folks, and it seems to be going pretty well.
No choice. Have you ever been stripped of your autonomy, your dignity, under the guise of the public good. For whose sake, get up in your face. They may stop and frisk sound so great, but who's supposed to feel safe when the youth don't feel safe and you don't feel safe? Thank you.
Well, I believe the only way to fix police accountability is to end the government's monopoly on protection. Until I can say I will no longer pay you, we can't hold them accountable.
Cops to say I'm just doing my job is BS, because they're looking at text on paper some stranger wrote that you didn't consent to. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it moral.
We'd like to invite you to visit freekeen.com. Freekeen.com features audio, video, and blogs chronicling the transition to a voluntary society. Freekeen.com also has comments and discussion forums so you can be heard. Freekeen.com.
I should be in Keene, New Hampshire with the Free Staters.